In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys how I clean and dress wheel wells. Now let's get straight into it. What's going on? So glad you're here and welcome back to the Wilson Auto Detailing community. If you're a professional auto detailer who wants to become more successful in your auto detailing business, or just a car enthusiast who wants to improve your detailing ability, then definitely consider hitting that big red subscribe button right below this video. So many of my subscribers have been asking me how I detail out wheel wells because it is one of those difficult areas of the cars because it gets so dirty, it gets all the grease, the grime and stuff from the roads, and so it is an area that is more difficult, a little bit more time consuming. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around and show you guys the car that I'm detailing right here. This is a Jeep Wrangler, it's 2016, so this is a maintenance client of mine. I see this Jeep, actually this is the first time I'm seeing this Jeep because my maintenance client used to have a BMW, recently traded in the BMW for this Jeep, and so now I'm detailing the Jeep instead. But check it out, I thought this would be a great subject for this video because the wheel wells are so exposed on these raised vehicles, and so you guys might be thinking, oh my gosh, these wheel wells are already clean, and to a level that is true because yes, this is a newer car, yes, it's a maintenance vehicle, but the process still remains the same. So I want to show you guys, there are some dirty parts here, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, take a look at these wheel wells. Yes, they are fairly clean compared to a lot of them, but another issue that you run into with these raised wheels is that all of this is exposed, and so if you miss any of it, it becomes very obvious, and so we have to get all of this completely clean. So let me show you guys my process, my tools, and my products. So it's actually extremely simple. I'm gonna use my full strength Purple Power Degreaser, just like I use on the sidewalls. I'm gonna use that full strength Purple Power on the wheel wells as well because most wheel wells are either coated in plastic or they are coated in that cloth sort of fibrous material. Purple Power is gonna be safe on all of those materials, and most wheel wells are black, and so it's not gonna leave any streaking, it's not gonna leave any staining or anything like that. It's just gonna attack that road tar, that grease, grime, grunge that cakes up on the wheel wells. So all I'm gonna do is literally take my Purple Power, I'm gonna set it to just like the stream mode, and I'm literally just gonna spray it. I'm literally gonna saturate the wheel well. So I'm not gonna speed this up because I want you guys to see exactly how much I'm really putting in this wheel well. So you guys can see I'm being very liberal with it. I am literally soaking this wheel well as much as I can, not holding back any on my product. Now once again, this wheel well is a lot larger and kind of there's more moving parts, there's more areas to clean than most of them, but the point remains the same. I don't hold back whatsoever, I soak it. Now the Purple Power, because it's such a powerful degreaser, such industrial strength, it is going to begin to break down that dirt before you even start cleaning and scrubbing. So I can see some dirt kind of running off, some grunge running off, which is great. Now I'm gonna take my long-handled feathered wheel well brush. This comes in a kit. I bought a wheel brush and a wheel well brush together, so they're both feathered at the end. They don't scratch anything, but this long handle allows me to get in here and really get in all those areas that I really couldn't reach before, or I would tear up my hand trying to get in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. This process is pretty simple. I'm just gonna scrub it, but make no mistake, I'm gonna be scrubbing up here in the obvious parts, but I'm also gonna get way back here behind the tire on this, these metal areas, especially everything that's black that really shows the dirt. So I'm really gonna be detailed, and I'll bring you guys in for the finished look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry. I'm not gonna wipe it dry with any towel because I want you guys to see what kind of sometimes what happens when you just leave it to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other 3 wheel wells, bring you guys back in after I have totally finished the car, and we're about to, and then we'll see the dry wheel wells and we'll dress them towards the end. All right, so all the wheel wells are totally cleaned, and I went ahead and kind of finished everything except for the windows. The reason why I have not done the windows yet is because I'm about to dress the wheel wells. When I dress the wheel wells, there's going to be a lot of overspray, and so I don't want to do things like the windows because that overspray is going to get on things like the glass and it's going to be very obvious. So I'm going to go ahead and do this before I'm completely done with the car. So this is the cleaned wheel well, and let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So you guys can see that it still looks very good, it looks very clean, but it's not really a uniform appearance because sometimes the dirt kind of like tends to haze up a little bit, some of the stuff that wasn't washed away, so it definitely definitely looks really good. However, it's not a uniform appearance. It's not a uniform black appearance. So what I've done here is I've made a solution, 5-to-1 dilution of Chemical Guys VRP, Chemical Guys vinyl rubber plastic, and distilled water. And all I'm gonna do is use this to dress the wheel well. So why do I use Chemical Guys VRP? Because Chemical Guys VRP is water soluble. It dissolves in water. It will be diluted. And so I don't wanna use straight up dressing because it's gonna make the wheel well too shiny. I just want it to be a uniform black appearance. So I have this solution, 5-to-1 Chemical Guys VRP, distilled water, and I'm just gonna spray it up here just like this. I'm not gonna speed this up because I want you guys to be able to see kind of how much I'm putting dressing this wheel well with. So I'm just kind of spraying it everywhere. I'm not trying to be super detailed about it because it's gonna run and drip and stuff, but it will give me in the end a uniform black appearance. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like before it dries. It looks really messy before it dries, it looks really shiny. So check that out. You can see all the dripping marks and stuff, but what's gonna happen, and this is dripping white, so you guys can see because the Chemical Guys VRP is white, but what happens is as it dries, not only does it get a little bit less glossy, but those streaks, those drip marks go away, so those will not be here, and you'll just be left with a more, a little bit less shiny, kind of matte black uniform appearance. Now this is the wheel well on the other side that has not been dressed either, so I'm gonna give you guys kind of a closer look. I really do just take the Chemical Guys VRP and I spray it just like this. Once again, not trying to be super detailed. I'm kind of running out here as I'm doing this, and pardon the shakiness because I am using one hand to hold the camera, but I'm not being detailed, just spraying, getting this everywhere I can, and you guys can see why I wait to do this, or wait to do the windows or stuff like that until I'm done with this, because there is a lot of overspray. So there you go, guys. That's how I clean and dress and protect wheel wells and make them look really good. The reason why you have to hit the wheel wells is because, especially on these cars where they're raised up, that part of the car is so exposed that if you detail the rest and don't detail out the wheel wells, it's gonna look really odd, and it's not gonna look that uniform appearance, and not gonna be very good. So once again, I use the Chemical Guys VRP, the Purple Power, the long-handled scrub brush, and all of that works really perfectly. A strategy with wheel wells, after you get done cleaning it, there might be a little bit of dirt that hazes up. You can wipe that off, or you can just go ahead and spray over it with the Chemical Guys VRP dilution 5-to-1, because that will take care of it. That's just some of the dirt that was kind of dripped off from the Purple Power and from the scrubbing that didn't come all the way off, but you can spray over that. It's really no big deal. So if you guys would like to get your hands on the Chemical Guys VRP, the Purple Power, or the long-handled scrub brush, then definitely check out the description box below this video. I always hook up links to Amazon.com to the products and the tools that I use. If you use my links in the description box below, it gives this channel a small commission, but every little bit helps, and it helps this channel stay alive so I can continue to give out awesome content on a daily basis just like this. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hook up all that stuff in the YouTube comments below. I always read those, and I'm sure to get back to you guys as fast as I can. And if you're new here, then definitely consider subscribing, because I come out with daily videos just like this on products, tools, strategies, communication skills, business skills, and so much more, all in an effort to help the pro detailers become more profitable and successful in your businesses. And on this channel, I share the exact strategies that allowed me to take my auto detailing business into a full-time income with only part-time hours. So if you're interested in that, definitely consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for being so involved here on the Wilson Auto Detailing channel. And as always, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.